Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you are having a fabulous, fabulous day today. This is Tiffany C. Everett, and today we are going to be talking about the cons. I'm sorry, the cons of renting. So, as we know, everyone is not in the business to be renting or buying a home. And so it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you really want to know what those cons are, we're going to talk about that and dive into that right now. So you're in the right place. This is Tiffany C. Everett, and I am a realtor here in the state of Florida. And on this episode I like to call this is part 2 of a series because I did another part to this, and it was talking about the pros of renting. So this is part 2 of that series. I'll make sure to provide those links for you so you can go back and take a look at that. But on this episode is also part of my Real Estate Simplified, because I want to make sure that buyers and sellers are definitely understanding the processes and how things work. So I said, you know what? When I become a real estate agent, I want to make sure that I educate people on these things, because when I was going through that process, I would have wanted someone to educate me. So I'm so happy to be able to provide you with some really good tips and nuggets that's going to help you in your steps that you need to take. And if this information is helping you out, feel free to subscribe and share it, because sharing is caring. So number one, sometimes landlords have the option. They can increase the rents if they want to. And so that's one of the things. You never know when your rent may be increased or when they're going to decide that they want to do that. So you'll have that thing hanging over you, just trying to figure out, is it going to go up? Is it going to go up? What's going to happen? And so that's one of the things that you would have to think about when it comes to renting property. Another thing is you don't really have the option of some of the tax advantages that comes with home ownership. And so, someone that owns a home has a variety of different things that they can take a look at, but when you're renting, not so. Number 3, when you own a home, you have that sense of community, that sense of like belonging, because you'll probably be there for a while. Your children have an opportunity to grow with the children in the neighborhood, or you get an opportunity to get to know who your neighbors are and what they do. And so when you're renting, you're probably in and out kind of thing. So you're not really being able to do that. Another thing, so it gives you that sense of instability, so to speak. And so another thing is like the landlord may decide to sell. And so that can add to the insecurity of things, not knowing, if the rent may go up, or the other thing is if they may decide to sell, are you going to have to find a place really quickly and move out? So those are things that you have to think about when you're renting real estate. And so sometimes those notices can definitely be quick. And so, you just never really know. Equity, number 3, is another one. I'm sorry, I think I'm on 4. Yeah. So equity is another one that you build when you own property. You get to build the equity into that home, and basically that's interest that you own while you're paying the mortgage and while you're living there. So in time, it can increase. And right now, there's a lot of increases in properties being sold. It's a really good time to buy if that's what you're into wanting to do. Well, of course, if you want to rent, that's okay, while you build up build up yourself to being able to purchase property. And then finally, renting, you have less control over trying to personalize the property that you're in. So, you may want your walls to be a certain kind of way. You may want your kitchen to be a certain kind of way. The equipment, you may want some certain things there. So when you're renting, you have to go through your landlord in order to get permissions to do different types of modifications to that home. So I hope this information has definitely helped you in trying to decide if you want to rent versus if you want to buy. If you do have any questions, feel free to get in contact with me at tiffanyceverett.com/real estate, and I'll be more than happy to assist you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a good one, and I'll be chatting with you soon. I'll also put the links down there if you'd like to know what the pros are. All right, you guys, it's always a wonderful, it's great. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.